that the first anartha that Balaram destroyed, because the purpose of human life is to perform devotional service to Krishna, and what we say, Braja Bhajan, or to serve the Lord in the mood of the Brijvasis, and to come to the platform of Prema Purushartha. The ultimate goal of life is Krishna Prema. So this is what Balaram wants more than anything. And he's inspiring us, and he's guiding us, and he's purifying us, and he's creating a situation so that we can enter into the eternal loving service of Krishna. But the first demon that came to disturb Krishna's Leela in Vrindavan, to disturb his pastimes, was Putana. And Putana represents the bogus guru. Bogus guru means that one that doesn't actually nourish the devotion of the devotee or the person, but he nourishes his desire for sense gratification. He's a materialistic guru. Or you could say he's not really a guru. So the bogus guru comes, look, I'm going to nourish you, I'm going to give you milk, I'm going to give you satisfaction, I'll give you gold, I'll give you position, I'll give you power, I'll give you whatever. And you see so many gurus like that in India. So this is the bogus guru, who doesn't actually nourish the devotion in the heart of the jiva, that bhakti in the heart, but he poisons it by his wrong instructions, or his improper direction, or his lack of mercy. Then the second anartha that comes is Trinavarta. I believe it's Trinavarta is the second demon. So Trinavarta represents this whirlwind. If one gets a bogus guru, then he'll have so many misconceptions. And he'll be caught in a whirlwind of opinions and doubts and ideas, and not know the proper siddhanta, not understand how to perform bhakti, how to engage in Vaidhi sadhana, Raganuga sadhana. He won't understand how to progress. He'll be in a whirlwind, spinning around and around. Like they say, he's going around and around, and he's getting nowhere. So when you're in a whirlpool, in a river, you're going round and around and around very fast. Like everyone knows about washing machines now in India. So you put your clothes in the washing machine, they go round and around very fast. So this is the second demon. So if you have a bogus guru, then he won't give you clear siddhanta. There'll be so much dust in your eyes, like the Brijvasis when Trinavarta was blowing in the wind, when he was whirling around. Everyone, they couldn't see. It was all dark. They couldn't see Krishna. They couldn't see, because Krishna is reality. Krishna is the prema vastu. He's the reality of their lives, the meaning of their lives. So when all the dust and dirt and cinders are blowing in their eyes, even the Brijvasis were blinded to the ultimate reality of Krishna's presence. And they can't live without seeing Krishna for the blink of an eye. What to speak of being cinders and dirt and smoke in your eyes. So a bogus guru will be like that, throw a whirlwind in the mind and heart of the disciple, and he can't see clearly. And then there's Putana, Trinavarta. Then the third demon is Shakatasura. Shakatasura means the cart demon. It means a load bearing. On a bullock cart or a wagon, you put so many big pots and laundry and so many, bricks, and you carry all these bricks and a heavy load, carrying a heavy load on a cart, Shakat Asura. So he represents one thing about Trinavarta we should mention. It says that being misled by the false opinions of others, and by following a path of incorrect philosophy or sadhana, one becomes proud. One becomes very proud. Because as we heard yesterday from Devakinanda, he was giving a breakdown of the word Trinavarta. I assume it's correct. I don't know Sanskrit. But he said Trina means Trinadapi Sunichena. We heard of that. Trina means humility. And Varta means one who doesn't have it or without it. In other words, one who's puffed up. Trinavarta. So Trinavarta, he was really puffed up. He was a lot of hot air. He was a lot of hot air, as they say. It was a huge hot air of whirlwind. So he was puffed up, Trinavarta. So when one has the bogus guru and wrong siddhanta and whirlwind of false opinions and confusions and doubts, he may become very proud of that and think, actually, I know the way, the truth, and the light. This is the way, the truth, and the light. Your siddhanta is bogus. Your sampradaya is bogus. You people are bogus. So one can become very proud of their particular siddhanta under this influence of Trinavarta. And then if one is like that, then the next thing is one will have this cart, and he'll be very he's very proud, and he thinks he has the way, and he's carrying this heavy burden of following all those yamas and niyamas, but he's actually missed the goal of life. So he's just carrying this load of goods to nowhere destination, because he doesn't know. He doesn't actually know the purpose. The purpose behind devotional service is to attain Krishna Prema, which is never available to someone who is proud. Krishna Prema is never available to someone who is not ornamented with the sadhubhushanam of dainya. Humility. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hammers this point in the Shikshastika. This is the main point. We want to have this, come to this point of Krishna Prema. And in Sakiras, there's Priyanarma Sakas and Madhurya Ras, Mandri Bhav. We can experience even up to the Mahabhav platform. Some aspects. This is available. This is what's being told. Ashushimam Paravatam Manashtamam. But unless we embody Trinadapi Sunichina, it's not possible. Then the fourth Asura in the line is Vatsasura. Vatsasura represents, he comes as a calf, a beautiful calf. In his previous life, he was a demon, Pralimasura. Pralimasura, he went to Vashishta Muni's ashram and he saw a beautiful Kamadhenu cow. It was giving everything that Vashishta wanted for sadhu seva and for his puja and jagya. So this demon Pralimasura, he thought, let me have that Kamadhenu. So then he disguised himself as a brahmana, very innocent, very pure, very pakka, brand new Brahmin thread, shining white, very nice looking, you know. And he came there and he said, but Vashishta Muni was doing Maun Brata. He was silent, meditating on Lord Brahma or Krishna, whoever. So then he came, he said, oh, this is easy, I'll snatch this Kamadhenu cow. So he came out, then the Kamadhenu cow, who was named Nandini said, hey Buster, wait a minute. You know, what do you think you're trying to, you're not a Brahmin. You know, you're bogus. You're coming here as an innocent friend. Brahmins, ladies, you know, children, old men are innocent. You're coming here as an innocent friend exhibiting all this Brahminical purity, but you're trying to cheat me. You're trying to trick me and steal me. You rascal, I curse you. You become a baby, a girl calf. You become a little baby calf, lady calf, female calf. And then the Asura said, wait a minute, that's not my idea. Please, can you reverse that? Give me a little touch of benediction here. So then, Nandini, the Kamadhenu, belonging to Vashishta, said, okay, in Krishna Lila, you'll appear there in Krishna Lila and he will liberate you. Okay, so that demon became Vatsasura. So Vatsasura was a mystic yogi sent by Kamsa to kill Krishna Balaram. So he came to Chatikar. He came here to Chatikar. He's also here today. No, he came here to Chatikar to kill Krishna Balaram. And he came looking very innocent, not only as a calf, a cow, a baby cow, but a female cow. Very pure, very innocent, very cute and cuddly. When anyone sees a calf, they want, oh, little calf, you know, they want to kiss the calf and pet the calf. It's a natural attraction. Because Krishna is Gopal. He loves the cows and calves. And at this time, in this place, Krishna took out the calves. At the age of 4 years old, Balaram and Krishna, Balaram was older, Nanda Baba said, okay, you take out the calves. So now, Vatsasura, he took on the form of a calf. He wanted to mix in with the herd, mix in with the calves, look just like them, act in a very gentle way, little female. Because you see, even a baby bull, he looks a little tough. He looks a little hard. He has a short, stubby nose, kind of a short neck, kind of a little tough look. If you know your cows and calves, and you can know the difference. He doesn't look so sweet. The little baby calf, the female calf, she has a longer nose and more thin features. She looks a little more sweet and dainty. So, Pralamasura, he didn't come as a little bull. There were little bulls there, baby bulls, and there were baby calves. And Balaram Krishna, he came as a cute little one to mix in, looking very pure. And then he's mixing in, and Krishna noticed that because he knows the names of all of his calves, and he knows the names of all of his bulls, and he said, wait a minute, 9,900,900,001. Hey, 01? There's an extra one here. There's only supposed to be 9 lakhs. There's 9 lakhs plus 1, 900,001. Hey, he said, Balaram, Dauji, is this yours? Did we get a new one? Did we get a new one last night? I didn't even notice. So many. He said, no, he's not mine. So they followed up behind him, and Krishna said, just stay here. Let me check this out. So Krishna snuck up, and with his left hand, anything he wants to do that he's not really into, he does with his left hand. So, like, Nriga the lizard, he put his left arm in the well to get Nriga the lizard. And Keshi demon, he put his left hand in Keshi. Oh, that's something special. There's always exception. There's exception to the rule. When he lifts up Govardhan, he uses his left hand. But there are many also examples. Keshi, left hand. Nriga's well, left hand. So many left hand. Anyway, he took the demon by the tail and by the legs, and he whirled him around. Why was he whirling him around? Not to kill the demon. Because Krishna is only into pastimes. Pastimes means you love me, I love you. You give to me, I give to you. Give and take is love. More giving is more love. That's the nature of premas. Everyone wants to just give to Krishna, give more and more and more. And he wants to give more and more in return. So Krishna, when he saw that baby calf, he noticed, oh, look at this calf. He's right now under a very huge bael tree. And that bael tree, like this season, right, this summer season, bael fruits are coming in. So it was around this time of the year, summertime. He said, the fruits are so luscious and ripe. My nose is starting to twitch from the sweet smell. And my mouth is salivating. And surely Dauji is also feeling the same way, and Madhumangal and Sridham and Subal. I bet you that all the boys would like to munch on some bael fruits right about now. So okay, little Rakshasha, you're going to do some seva now. Woo! And he threw him up in the tree, and then when he landed in the tree, he became this grotesque, ugly demon. But we don't care about that. The main thing was the tree fell over, and all the bael fruits are rolling on the ground. Oh, hey-bo! Everyone's grabbing the bael fruits and eating them, having a big mahotsav. So at least at the end, he did something good. Madaram samapayat. The end of the demon's life ended on a sweet note, because everyone had some sweet bael fruits. But the significance is that this is an obstacle to Brajabhajan. This demon Vatsasura, whom Krishna killed, only for Leela, to give everybody some sweet fruits, he represents what happens when one has a bogus guru and one gets caught up in the whirlwind of false Siddhanta and opinions and practices the wrong way. Then he becomes proud. Then he carries a heavy load for 4,000 years of Vaidhi sadhana, and thinking he's perfect out of his false pride and misconception and doubts about reality and illusions about himself. And then he comes to the fourth anartha, where he actually succumbs to the baladosh. Baladosh means the weakness of youth. The soul is willing, but the flesh is weak. The Christians say, the soul is willing. I really want to do bhakti, but my flesh is weak. Because Vatsasura represents that greed for sense gratification, which contaminates the innocence and purity of a neophyte or Kanishka's desire to serve Krishna and Balaram. That purity becomes contaminated by bad association and brings out that greed for eating, drinking, and being merry. Merrymaking, sense gratification, sensuousness, enjoying the senses. So that's a very powerful demon. So when that demon came here to Chatikar 5,000 years ago, and then, so the neophyte devotees had to be very careful that because of pride, because of misconception, improper siddhanta, and not proper understanding of our identity and the identity of Krishna, and we fall into bad association, then this Vatsasura affects us. Like they say, you have to weed out the black sheep from the herd. So in that herd, everyone was looking so beautiful. All of Krishna, Balaram, and the cowherd boys, all their beautiful calves. Red ones and white ones and brown ones and checkered ones. So beautiful. But then one black calf came in the middle. One evil-minded, disguised as a calf. So we may come into the Sadhu Sangha devotees disguised as a calf. Very sweet, very innocent, very gentle. But actually inside we're demoniac. So this Krishna Balaram, we pray to them, please destroy this Vatsasura. This weakness of heart, Ridya Durlabham. Ridya Durlabham means weakness of heart. Because Balaram represents strength, spiritual strength.